2, 1.
What's up, guys? Bradley Dillon here. We're at State Theaters today, and we're here to see the Contortionist headlining tour today, which is going to be freaking amazing. But we're here hanging out with Jonathan Carpenter.
What's up?
So, I'll obviously know your name already, but why don't you introduce yourself and some of what you do in the band?
Play keyboards and do vocals in the band. Last name's Carpenter.
All right. Now, obviously, you just mentioned that you play both keyboards and do vocals at the same time.
Yeah.
How do you manage to pull that off live? It's got to be pretty difficult to multitask like that.
Yeah, it's something that I've worked on for a while, and it can be tough, especially when it comes to if the sound's a little off, if you're having trouble hearing. Focusing on two things becomes, multiplied the difficulty a little bit. Other than that, though, I think we've gotten carved out our sound live and stuff, and gotten really good at knowing stage volume and stuff like that. That really helps out. And as far as the multitasking part, I think it just takes some practice.
Alright, now what do you think separates your new album that you guys just released, Intrinsic? What do you think separates that from your previous one, Exit Window? What's different about it?
Well, it's more melodic, I'd say, as a whole, but still has the heavy contrasting parts, still has the same vibe. Things contrast a lot.
So what's this tour, guys, for you? Like, you're playing with Jeff Loomis, who used to play Nevermore back in the day. Chip Spanner, it's his first ever US tour, which is pretty cool, with 7 Chord and 7 Eyes. What's it like to play with all those really, really talented musicians?
It's been great. Everybody gets along perfectly, and we've been having a great time so far, and no matter what's going on, people are helping each other out. We're all loading out, more efficiently all the time, so shows are getting smoother and smoother. We're just having a great time, and I feel like we're really stoked for tonight's show. State Theater's a great place to play, and I think tonight's show is going to be one of my favorite. Can't wait.
All right, what are some of your favorite venues around, like, let's say, the United States to play?
Well, I really always enjoy playing at Mojo's in Joliet, Illinois. That's always really fun. It's a pretty powerful system for the room, and once there's it's full of people, it sounds really good in there. And there's some other places we played this tour. I really liked Whiskey Go Go in Hollywood. Key Club on that same strip's really cool. We always like playing in Florida, Texas. Trees sounds great. It's in Dallas. There's a lot. There's definitely a lot of good places to play, but I think there's, like, as far as spanning the whole country, Palladium in Boston, or near Boston, is sweet. Palladium, we played there at Metal Fest a couple times. Those places, basically the bigger, better systems are just, for me, I just have a much better time performing. It's really memorable, and everything sounds so good.
All right, what's the local scene back around where you're from? Are there a good mix of different bands who do different stuff?
Yeah, I think so. We haven't been playing local shows for a while now, so I might be out of touch a little bit as of right at the moment. But yeah, in the past there's always been a pretty big variety of bands. That's it.
So before you joined the Contortionist, were you part of any other bands that you basically cut your teeth in?
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing in bands since I was like 16 or so. So I'm 24 now. So it's definitely been a long road from my first band, writing our first songs, doing all that stuff, to getting into this band where it's already developed, and I'm playing with musicians that they had already been touring, some DIY tours before I joined the band and stuff. So they were even more experienced with touring than I was with playing shows as a whole. So it was definitely a learning experience for me to catch up and kind of get the swing of things. But we're definitely pushing ahead full steam at this point, and getting our live show tighter and tighter every time.
So what's the set list like for you guys? Are you guys playing a good mix of old and new stuff, and also are you playing anything off your first 2 EPs?
No, we're not playing anything off the first 2 EPs, and it's about half and half. It's like 5 of the old ones, 5 of the new ones.
So you guys, since you guys are headlining, how long do you guys usually play for anybody who hasn't seen this tour yet?
How long do we play?
Yeah.
15 minutes, or maybe like a full hour, something like that.
Okay, well, let's say you're stranded on a desert island, and you can only pick 5 bands to listen to for the rest of your entire existence. Who would they be and why?
Okay, you said
5
bands. Alright, if I think about it too long, I'm not going to get it, so I'm just going to say Dream Theater, Carnival, minus the bear. Porcupine tree and okay. Maybe. It's hard to pick 5, but there we go.
BT band.
It's just squeezed them out. If I thought about it, I could probably come up with like 20 top 5s.
Alright, so take every song off Intrinsic. What's your favorite to play off there live?
Probably my favorite would be Hollow Movement, because it's what's the word? I like the pace of it. It's when the heavy part comes in, it's really heavy. It feels good. It's good. You actually open with it, so I think I like playing it live a lot.
Alright, now listening to your music, it seems like you guys are influenced by Cynic a lot. Do you or any other members of the band listen to them a lot?
Yeah, I'd say we all do.
Okay. Next question for you. What's going on for the rest of 2012? Do you guys have any tours after this one's over?
Yes, but nothing's really been announced as far as past Summer Slaughter dates that we have going on after this tour. So on the East Coast, come on out to see Summer Slaughter. We're going to be opening up like 6 dates, and then after that we have some stuff getting planned, but nothing announced yet. But it's going to be awesome. Our fall is going to be really busy and awesome, so can't wait.
So since you guys are playing, like you said, 6 of those Summer Slaughter dates,
Yeah.
what's it going to be like to play with all those awesome bands, Between You're Buried and Me,
Right.
Cannibal Corpse, a lot of bands that you're influenced by?
Faceless, Periphery. There's a lot of faces that we've actually played with in the past, and it's going to be awesome to come and reunite with some people and also meet some new people, and it's going to be sick. I just can't wait. It's going to be a great 6 days, and I think it's coming at a good time. We've gotten off this tour. We've gotten really used to playing the new songs now, and I'm excited to play them in front of a bigger market. It's going to be sick.
All right, last question for you today. You got anything you can tell our viewers about anything at all? First thing that comes to mind is about it.
I would say just keep doing what you're doing. Buy a record, buy some shirts, go to the website, see you at a show.
Alright, I think that about wraps things up, but thanks for doing this interview with me today.
Yeah,
It's been
no problem,
awesome.
man.
Definitely one of my favorite musicians out there. Be sure to check out the Contortionist new album, Intrinsic, available on Good Fight Records right now. Phenomenal album. Gave it like a 4.5 out of 5, which is pretty fantastic.
Almost perfect. but
Almost.
not close. It's a pretty damn good album.
But thanks for watching this interview today. Again, it's been Jonathan Carpenter, the Contortionist, and thanks for watching this interview. Later.
All right. Thanks, Bradley.
No problem.